couple more sponsors to thank. Coon Creek Feeds, Lacrosse Loggers, Lancaster Flying Arrows, Laval Telephone Cooperative, Lynn's Home Center, Nicolati Construction, Nordic Lanes, North Crawford Seneca Wrestling Club, the Marketplace Gaze Mills.
Quick presentation award to do here. Perseverance is defined as continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficult failures. On October 24th, 2022, one of our West Salem High School students started the toughest battle of her life. A serious head-on car accident left her battling many serious and traumatic injuries. She has spent many months and continues to fight and persevere in her rehab, whether here or during her time at a facility in Colorado. She has shown us how tough she is and how she learned how to speak, walk, and many other tasks again. Through it all, we have been able to see her amazing smile, toughness, and love for her West Salem teammates and the Kansas City Chiefs. We are all so proud of her and how hard she works and is able to be able to come back to school, playing in the school band, managing our wrestling team, being a member of our softball team, and being able to graduate this spring. I am honored to present West Salem senior Zoe Coder with the Milwaukee Bucks Perseverance Award.
And another word for a few of our sponsors. Laval Telephone Cooperative, Lynn's Home Center, Nicolati Construction, Nordic Lanes, North Crawford Seneca Wrestling Club, the Marketplace Gaze Mills, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Organic Valley, Portland Implement, Prairie du Chien Blackhawks Wrestling Club, Premier Co-op, Richland Grant Telephone Cooperative, River Valley Blackhawks Wrestling Club, Royal Panther Wrestling Club, Sealands Carpetland, Sid's Concrete, Southwest Technical College, and Stanek Dental of La Crosse.
So this is the quote-unquote championship round. Heading into this round, team scores, Melman GET is 82.5. West Salem Bangor is at 75. Arcadia, 58. In fourth place, Westby with 32. Black River Falls with 21. And Viroqua with 20. Starting things off, finally get to see the little guys.
Yeah.
Cameras on mat 1. This is 106. Colton Koss of Melman GET, a 38-5 freshman, sophomore, wrestling Oni Zaragoza of Arcadia. So after a couple of takedowns and a couple of escapes, Koss leads the match 4-2. A minute 15 remains. On mat 2, we have 113 pounds. We have Coda Perney of Melman GET and Landon Peeler of Arcadia. Peeler, a freshman, 33-10. Perney, a sophomore, at 37-4. Koss with 3 more near fall points after that third takedown. The score is 9-2 with 44 seconds to go first period. Only 2 today at 106 out of the 6 teams here. Same at 113. Perney with the lead after the takedown. 30 seconds to go. They're out of bounds. 2-0. And now Koss runs an arm bar. And the pin. So Colton Koss, your conference champion at 106 with Oni Zaragoza and second.
I did swing over to mat 2.
Okay. Perney still leading by a score of 2-0. We'll have matches starting at 1:20 on mat 1. We will have one matchup here, 4 in the tournament. So we have Arcadia's Logan Breska and Melman GET's Brody Banzi. And we're on mat 2, 5-0 the score after the back points. We are just 10 seconds into period number 2. We started out on our feet. Purdy with a little step through and able to roll through, get the takedown, and go out of bounds. 7-0 your score. That's at 113 pounds. 120 is Breska and Banzi. Breska with the early lead there, the takedown. We're 1 minute to go in period number 1. Perney riding top control. We have Jaden Geyer on deck, mat 2 at 126. And Kramer and Cottrell on deck, 126, mat 1. .30 seconds to go, period number 2. Perney still riding control with a little chin drop. No near fall awarded. They're flipping for choice of second period on mat 1. Banzi. Choice will defer to the third period, and Breska will choose down to start period number 2. Period number 3 on mat 2, the match you're watching. Perney elects to ride. Nope, he's going to go down. Will roll through, gets hand control, and now hips over, pops his head, comes up, and gets the reversal. 9-0 Coda Perney. Match score remains 2-0 Breska over Banzi on mat 1. And whenever I say that, something happens. Breska with some near fall points. And the escape, now we're tied at 3 apiece. Minute remains, period number 2. Got a minute 12 to go in period number 3 with Coda Perney and Landon Peeler. Peeler down 9-0. .40 seconds to go. A stalling call on Brody Banzi of Melman GET on mat 1. And that gave up a point. Actually, that was Breska with the stalling. So Banzi ahead 4-3. With 7 seconds to go, period number 2. That's on mat 1. Watching mat 2, we've got under 5 seconds. Coda Perney will take the win at 113 and be your conference champ at 113. Next up on mat 2 will be 126, Jaden Geyer of Westby, and Matthew Badillo from Arcadia at 126. So we'll keep you with that. Period number 3, we're 30 seconds in on mat number 1. Banzi of Melman GET is leading 6-3. And is riding in control over Loden Breska of Arcadia. Geyer so far today is 4-0 at the conference tournament. Banzi in near fall criteria. He has at least 3 near fall with 35 seconds to go. That'll bring the score up 9-3 on mat number 1. We're still on our feet on mat 2 with Jaden Geyer and Matthew Badillo.
On deck on mat 2, 132 pounds, Jason Stetzer from GT Melman and Riley Hammerhand from Black River Falls.
And Logan Breska falls to Brody Banzi of Melman GET. That'll be kind of a weird one. I'll have to sort that one out on the computer later. There's no real clear winner just by looking at it, because wrestler A beat wrestler B, but wrestler B beat wrestler C.
Oh,
C
geez.
beat A.
We'll get back to you on that one, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So we'll stay with the 126-pound match. Jaden Geyer and Matthew Badillo. Mat number 1 is the other 126-pound matchup between Gunnar Kramer and Easton Cottrell. I'm guessing Volke got hurt because Klum is not up. That was a full bracket. Cottrell with falls to Kramer in a first period pin on mat number 1.
Jackson Racer from West Salem, Bangor, and Ryan Hawkins from Westby. On deck and mat 1, Logan Conrad from Arcadia. And David
So we are 3-1 the score. Minute remains in the second period. Geyer with the takedown. We'll bring that ahead. Should be 5-1 now as he works crossface. Mat number 1 is Westby's Ryan Hawkins. And he is wrestling Jackson Rossler of West Salem Bangor. And that's at 132. Geyer leads 7-1. We have a takedown on mat 1. Rossler over Hawkins by a score of 2-0. And time will expire. We'll go into period number 3. Geyer in the lead. And Badillo will elect to start the third period in the neutral position. .44 seconds to go in period number 1 on mat 1. Rossler still in the lead over Hawkins by a score of 2-0. Hawkins in trouble on mat 1. Geyer lost his grip on the cradle. Still kept the crossface. Dillo in trying to get a single. Geyer takedown. A Granby attempt by Badillo. Yeah, it should be a takedown. Should be 9-1. They'll start the second period on their feet on mat 1. Hawkins and Raisler. And Hawkins on the board with a takedown. Still trailing 5-2 with 1:30 to go in period number 2. Geyer leads by a score of 9-1, 20 seconds to go. He rides top control. Up next on mat 2 is Stetzer and Henran. At 132 pounds. 138 pounds, David Van Loo on deck versus Logan Conrad on mat 1. Geyer, your winner at 126. And conference champ from Westby. We can switch over and let's take a peek at mat 1. Raisler of West Salem Bangor leads Hawkins by a score of 6-2. The match just starting on mat number 2. The mat we just took you away from is Jay Stetzer of Melman GET and Riley Henrahan of Black River Falls. Henrahan 9-5, a freshman. Stetzer, a sophomore, at 31-11. And with a takedown to close out the second period. And he's going to give up, at minimum, the escape. So with that, 7-4 is your score as we have 2 seconds to go in period number 2. So Hawkins trails by 3. And Rossler will start down. Hawkins will let him up. 8-4 the score, as Hawkins is going to be looking to get some takedowns and go to work. Raessler in on the reshot. Hawkins holding on to the whizzer, preventing the takedown. But as soon as Raessler gets his hand free, comes up around the hips, he'll be awarded his takedown. 10-4 the score. Minute 36 remains. Stetzer up 2-1 over Hanrahan of Black River Falls on mat 2. And now Hanrahan pulls ahead 3-2 with a takedown. 30 seconds to go in the first period of that match. Hawkins called for stalling with a minute to go, third period. 10-4 the score. And Stetzer tied it up with an escape. Got a takedown, now leads 5-3 over on mat 2. 15 seconds to go in the first period of that match. Under a minute to go. Hawkins trails 10-4 as he gets cradled up. Not enough for any near fall. Hawkins gets a reversal, gives up the escape to go on their feet. He's looking for 5-point moves. 22 seconds to go. Gets caught with the front head. Tries to reach in for near side cradle. He's got to make something go. 10 seconds. He's going to be 5 points too short. 11-6 the final at 132 pounds. Stetzer, your conference champ, at 132. Not Stetzer, I'm sorry. Rossler. So we can stay with mat 1. We'll stay with David Van Loo. Stetzer is leading right now on mat 2 by a score of 5-3. They're a minute 20 to go, second period, as he rides control over Hanrahan of Black River Falls. Mat number 1, David Van Loo at 144. No, 138. Is wrestling Logan Conrad of Arcadia. Conrad, a sophomore at 17-23. David Van Loo, 3-12, a freshman. After a flurry of action on mat 2, the score has changed. Stetzer 7 now, Hanrahan 4 after an escape and a takedown. Conrad at a full Nelson. So that'll put Van Loo on the board, 2-1. 56 seconds to go in period number 1. Mat 2, Stetzer has had a double armbar and sat through. Hanrahan able to get out of it, but not before giving up 3 near fall. 10-4 the score, as it's her choice, I believe, to go down, start the third period. Conrad cranking on a power half, trying to get Van Loo to go over. Van Loo staying tough on the bottom. 15 seconds to go, first period. Score remains 2-1. Hanrahan in trouble on mat 2. Wasn't able to fight off that double armbar and falls to Stetzer from Melman GET, and Stetzer is your champion at 132. So this should be Chambers and Fry on mat 2. We'll stick, suppose we'll stick where we're at right now. Actually, probably could go over to mat 2 because this is probably going to be a pretty good dogfight.
Okay, I'm going to move over to mat 2, and Carl, we should probably take a...
We can take a quick break for our tape-delayed sponsors, so we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. We're just starting things off at 138. Mason Chambers of West Salem Bangor, a sophomore at 34-8. He is wrestling Lane Fry, a sophomore from Melman GET at 16-10. Update from mat 1. There's halfway through the second period. Score remains 4-1. Conrad over Van Loo of Iroquois. So with a takedown and an escape, it's Mason Chambers with the second takedown. Now it's 4-1 as he has an arm and a tilt. He'll pick up some near fall, and now he steps over. And looks to set through. And the pin over Lane Fry of Melman GET. So the other match at 138 happening right now on mat 1. We've got 144 on deck. It'll be Blaken over Klum due to medical forfeit. So we should see Lund of Black River Falls and Christensen of Westby on mat 2. We'll stay on mat 2, and I will keep you updated on David Van Loo's match. We're just starting the third period over there on mat 1. Van Loo trailing Conrad by a score of 6-1. Aiden Christensen, a freshman at 13-10. He is wrestling Austin Lunn, a sophomore, 10-6 of Black River Falls. Christensen in on a single. And now a little kind of a hip toss underhook to a takedown by Christensen to take the lead 2-0 as he looks to stay in control as they ride the edge of the cylinder. Comes in with a crossface and a barbed wire or butcher, depending on what part of the country you're from. Christensen not able to keep that tight enough. He bridged out of it, but not before getting 2 near fall points, 4-0, as he hooks up that barbed wire again. He should get 2 more, I would think, from Lynn. Yep, 2 more near fall, 6-0. And right back in it again, but he's not. He's got to lift that head up. Austin Lund. Well, David Van Loo falls to Conrad in a third period pin. And that will take care of 138. Looks like Chambers, Mason Chambers, will be your conference champion at 138. And that was a pin by Christensen. And now we'll reset and figure out who's where.
Yeah, who is where?
So mat 2, the mat we are currently on, looks to be a 150-pound match between Plomedal and Windsor. Justice Elam and Derek Tamke on mat 1. And, well, this is Gunnar Johnson and Lucas Fry. I'm sorry. At 157, the match you're watching now. The other match is 144. So Elam and Tamke. Elam, a freshman from West Salem Bangor at 17 and 11. Tamke, a freshman at 16 and 23. Over on mat 2, we've had a takedown and an escape. Lucas Fry of West Salem Bangor leads, and they go out of bounds with that double attempt, and they'll reset back to the center. Gunnar Johnson, a junior from Melman GET, he is 33 and 8. Lucas Fry, a freshman, at 23 and 17. Must have, under Plomedal, something must have happened at 150 because we did not see Plomedal and Windsor. Nope, they're on deck, mat 1, that's why.
That's why we haven't seen them.
Got ahead of myself. That happens sometimes.
Sometimes.
So Elam with a takedown and 2 near fall. He's about to get at least 3 more if he doesn't pin Tamke. And Elam will get the pin. So it looks like Blaken will be your champion at 144, with second place going to Elam. So that'll bring up our 150-pound match. And he ran out of real estate over on mat 2. We'll come back. 12 seconds to go, first period. Score still 2-1, Fry over Johnson of Melman GET. Mat 1 is our 150-pound match. That is Brett Plomedal of West Salem Bangor, a senior at 36 and 8, and Landon Windsor, a junior from Melman GET, 27 and 15. Now, if I can try and make sense of things here. Windsor, Plomedal. Ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of posies.
So this is a true championship match between Plomedal and Windsor. The winner of this match is your conference champion. The loser is second. Fry in on a single, trying to finish while staying in bounds. And Johnson able to come out ahead. Oh, they were down. I don't quite understand that, but it works. Win the second, oh, that's why, second period. 2-2 now the score. You get confused when you're watching 2 matches at the same time. What's going on? Plomedal and Windsor over on mat 1, still on their feet with 30 seconds to go, scoreless. Johnson has Fry in a front head. Comes around and gets his 2 to take the lead, 4-2. Minute to go, second period. And Plomedal on the edge of the cylinder will score the first points of the match at 150 on mat 1. 2-0 the score as he takes control and rides top on Landon Windsor. See if I can make sense of. So Johnson and Fry. That's going to be another weird one, too. .20 to go. Johnson still riding control, leading by a score of 6-2 over Fry of West Salem Bangor. Plumedall with an escape to come ahead 3-0, 30 seconds into the second period. Fry's choice to start the third period. He'll go neutral, trailing by 4. A penalty point for backing off the mat by Fry, giving Johnson another point. And now a little toss and a takedown by Johnson to come ahead 9-2. Plumedall still in control, leading that match 5-0 over Windsor of Melman GET. 30 seconds to go in the second period of that match. And we're out of bounds. Minute 20 to go, third period. Comes around for an Iowa and ran out of room, but one loss of control. Now we'll be on our feet. 9-3 the score. 49 seconds to go. Fry driving in. And no takedown. Plumedall into putting Windsor into near fall criteria. Down looking for the pin. Minute 20 to go in that match. And Brett Plumedall will be your conference champ at 150 pounds. Third period pin over Landon Windsor of Melman GET.
Now wrestling on mat 157 pounds, Nicholas Esteban from Arcadia and Gabe Fradlin from Westby. On deck,
We'll stay with,
Braden Peterson from GET.
we'll go over to mat 1. We got Arcadia and Westby. Who won there? Johnson won over Fry, 9-3. Which will get Gunnar Johnson a conference championship at 157 pounds. Weird. If Friedland wins this match, he could come away with second place. Or a tie for second. Actually, he would get second. if Friedland can win this match. Nicholas Escoban of Arcadia, sophomore at 21 and 18. Gabe Friedland, a junior, 17 and 16. Rodrigo Vasquez Camara and DeMarcus Young Thunder on mat 2 at 157 pounds. This is the other match. There's 3 of them. First point scored in that match were Rodrigo Vasquez Camara with a takedown. Friedland with the first points of that match. Esteban with a escape, and Friedland with another takedown. Score should be 4-1. There's lots of stuff going on mat 2. Looks like an illegal headlock. 6-3 the score. 14 seconds to go, first period of that match. We are just starting the second period. Friedland ahead 4-1 over Esteban of Arcadia. Friedland in the down position to start period number 2. Friedland goes right in for a front head. Comes in with double unders, but runs out of room.
Near fall card. There's a pin.
And a pin
on 2
by Vasquez Camara of Viroqua.
Now wrestling on mat 2 at 165 pounds, Cody Peterson from West Salem, Bangor. And
That's his first match win of the day.
165 on mat 2, Anthony DePietro from Viroqua and Austin Fernholz from Arcadia.
And Young Thunder will take 6th, Vasquez 5th, and 1st through 4th we got to figure out. We're still on mat number 1. We've got 46 seconds to go, period number 2. Friedland leading, and he can pull out 2, 3, 4. He could pull second place off of the win against Esteban. 165 on mat number 2 is Cody Peterson of West Salem, Bangor, and Wyatt Moses of Black River Falls. That is going to be a good match. Both of them seniors. 20-4 is Cody Peterson. Wyatt Moses is 35-8. And I'll bet this isn't the first time they've wrestled each other.
Probably not. My guess would be probably wouldn't be the last either.
No. And Friedland getting some near fall points. He's still leading 7-1 with time running out in period number 2, and the pin with 1 second to go.
I'm going to rotate the camera over to mat 2.
So Friedland, then it looks like Fry and Esteban. So Johnson and Friedland 1 and 2 at 157. 165, Anthony DePietro will be on deck mat 2. So we'll keep our camera there after the Peterson-Moses match. And we do have another Westby wrestler, but Braden Peterson of Melman GET, a freshman, 17 and 19. Caden Cast from Westby, 2 and 27. Peterson with the early takedown and right into near fall criteria, just 20 seconds in. Peterson leads with a takedown in the first period, coming to an end. 10 seconds to go. 2-0 as time expires. There's too many Petersons in this particular bracket, and I've only been writing last names down.
Oh, heavens. That could cause a little stress.
Yeah, I'm going to read this one later. Looks like Cody Peterson. I'll have to go back through track when we do a recap because I don't trust myself sometimes.
Well, things happen fast around here, so
Yes.
things can easily get missed or mixed up.
So right now, this is for 1 and 2 on Mat 2 that we're watching. Winner will be conference champ. Loser will take second. And then it looks like, depending on how things shake out, could be DePietro. So we're 11-1 on Mat 2, just 10 seconds into the second period. We're still 2-0 Cody Peterson over Wyatt Moses of Black River Falls. 10 seconds to go. And the pin with 3 seconds to go in period number 2. Your winner is Cody Peterson of West Salem Bangor and conference champ. And Wyatt Moses of Black River Falls in the second spot.
Technical fall over here.
Tech fall with Peterson. Cast with 6. Fern Holtz. So depending on how this match ends up, will determine third, fourth, and fifth. So 175 pounds on mat number 1. The mat that we are currently not watching, that is Aaron Dunnigan of Melman GET, a freshman at 30 and 13, wrestling David Aguilar, freshman at Arcadia, 26 and 14. That's at 175. The match we are watching right now is Anthony DePietro of Viroqua, 20 and 17 junior, wrestling Austin Fernholtz of Arcadia, a freshman at 10 and 11. With the first takedown of the match, Anthony DePietro, and now has a Butcher locked in. He's going to get a few near fall points, I would assume. They'll get whistled out of bounds. So, 2 takedown. I didn't catch hardly any of that.
Blood time, that's all I know. I'm going to go over, pan over to 1 here for a few moments.
Should be 5-0 to Petro, and it looks like that's what it will be. Track hasn't updated yet. Dunnigan with the first points of the match. 48 seconds to go, period number 1. They're going to stop there with blood time as well. So this is probably a good time to take a quick break and listen to a few of our sponsors for our tape-delayed portion of this broadcast. So more wrestling action when we return.
We'd also like to thank a couple more of our sponsors here on our live broadcast. St. Joseph's Equipment Incorporated, Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge in Coon Valley, the Bank of Ontario, The Place in Norwalk, Top Dogs Wrestling, Clary Trucking LLC, Torkelson Funeral Home, Tractor Central, Vernon Electric, Richland Electric, and Scenic River.
Well, back to the match on mat 2. Anthony DiPietro riding in top control after a takedown and 3 near fall, leading 5-0. And we're still cleaning up some blood on mat 1. So no change there, 2-0. Dunnigan leading Aguilar. Out of bounds. We'll reset back to the center. 16 seconds to go. First period at 165. DiPietro of Viroqua over Fernholtz of Arcadia. DiPietro wins this match. He should get 3rd place, followed by Fernholtz. And we've got Aguilar in trouble on mat 1. 12 seconds to go. Dunnigan has him in a pinning combination. He'll get at least 3 near fall. There's 5 seconds to go. So Dunnigan will take the lead heading into the second period, 5-0. And we're back to blood time on mat 1. Minute 20 remaining. DiPietro the hammerlock. He'll let that go, come all across the top for a crossface. Tries to pull left arm underneath, barred up. .48 seconds to go. And was right into a reverse half. Settles in, back, chest to chest. 35 seconds to go. He's getting it locked in tight. And the pin with 31 seconds to go in period number 2 is Anthony DiPietro.
Rotate over here to mat number 1.
So it's Peterson, it's Cody Peterson, Wyatt Moses, and Anthony DiPietro. You're 1, 2, 3 at 165. 175 is what we're wrestling currently on mat 1. Mat 2. It should be 215. And that is Braden Lockington and Keanu Maphis. Lockington of Melman GET with the pin just 17 seconds into the first period. And he will take your conference championship. That was over Keanu Maphis of Black River Falls.
And a stop for potential dangerous. So over here on mat 1.
Okay, we've switched over to mat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out, it's Trevor Arntz of West Salem Bangor and Cisco Jimenez of Melman GET. Jimenez with the toss into a headlock. Arntz is 21-1, and he just got pinned in the first period by Cisco Jimenez to take the conference championship at 285. Looks like Arntz might be giving up a little bit of weight here at heavyweight.
We had another potentially dangerous call over here on mat number 1 for an elbow. Current score is 7-1.
So there are no more matches assigned to this mat. I wonder if they'll bring anybody over because we've still got 90 and 215. No, 215's done. 215 was Braden Lockington as your champ. So we have Dunnigan and Aguilar. Dunnigan from Melman GET, Aguilar from Arcadia. Dunnigan leading 7-1. We just started the third period, just 10 seconds in. And the last match of the night at 190 will be, that's the only match they've wrestled all day today. Miles Olson of West Salem Bangor, 26-16 junior, and Evan Birkland of Westby, 8-6, a sophomore. Dunnigan in on a nice deep double, comes around the corner. Should have control, comes up hip to hip, gets his 2, comes right into a half Nelson. 9-1 without any of the back points. He's got his right arm trapped well underneath Aguilar, almost to the point that it could affect him getting rolled through, but he's going to come through, get his arm back, get awarded the 3 near fall, and the score is 12-1. Looks like the radio guys are packing up, and they still have to do Birkland's match, I would think.
You would think.
I don't know. Not my pig, not my farm. 26 seconds to go. 12-1 the score at 175. Dunnigan getting a little too high, coming out trying to grab that arm bar. Gets settled back in, gets it hooked, and is trying to step over. There's 9 seconds left as he gets it stacked up. We're in near fall criteria. And he might get the pin. Nope.
Nope.
But technically, be a major decision. The score 15-1. Aaron Dunnigan of Melman GET. And that will, let's see, Murphy. Nope.
I'm going to say thanks to a couple more sponsors while you're figuring that out. Thank you to Vestbach Oil and Propane, VFW of Viroqua Dental Center, Viroqua Village Market, Ray's Gas and Goodies, Viroqua Wrestling Club, Westby Truck and Equipment LLC, and Wong Farms LLC, Westby Wrestling Club, Westby Co-op Creamery, WCCU, Westby Rod and Gun, Rockton Grill, Wright Insurance Agency, Riverdale Wrestling Club, and Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC.
So 175 placing should be Murphy, Dunnigan, Aguilar, Rave. We'll double check that after this match. But we have the only 190-pound match of the day. The two gentlemen at 190 is Miles Olson of West Salem Bangor, 26 and 16 junior. And he is wrestling Evan Birkland of Westby. He's 8 and 6, a sophomore. Olson with the first points of the match. And takedown, he is all set up for a near side cradle right along that left side. Ankle trap, Birkland tries to do a little sit out. Moves pretty quick for 190 pounds up.
I'd say.
Quad pod into his feet and the escape 2-1. Just under a minute to go, first period. Single by Olson. Bring the score up 4-1. Now Birkland gets out to a switch. Miles Olson kind of stopped him partway through, almost got a chin drop. Birkland able to save face, get back up to a base. Now gets out to a sit. Comes out, pods up. Olson sitting on that near ankle. He brought his hips back down. Choice will go to Olson. Olson will elect to go neutral. Or did he defer? He deferred. Birkland chose to ride. Escape by Olson, 5-1. Olson moves to a front head and looks to settle back down in for some near fall. And the second period pin from Olson. Olson, your conference champ. So for our tape-delayed viewers, we'll take a quick break while we get some things figured out. For you live broadcast people, you'll just have to bear with me for just a second. Wrestling action.
Again, we'd like to thank all those sponsors. If you happen to be out visiting any of them, please tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of this program being brought to you today. Carol's getting the old track wrestling up here and going to give us some scores.
Well, just kind of going through, we'll start at 106. Your champion is Colton Koss of GET Melmin, and second is Ani Zaragoza of Arcadia. 112, or 113, I'm still talking in old terms. 113 was Coda Perney, your conference champ, over Landon Peeler of Arcadia. That championship match was a major decision at 9-0. 120 and 126. Everything's just a little slow. 120, your conference champ is Gavin Logging of West Salem Bangor. And second place is Brody Banzi. Third place, Logan Breska. And fourth is Noah Klum. 126. As soon as things load, your champion is Jaden Geyer of Westby. Second is Gunnar Kramer of Melman GT. Third is Matthew Badillo of Arcadia. Fourth is Alex Klum. Fifth is Easton Cottrell. And fourth is Ashton Volkley. That was 126.
We will place the top 3.
32. Champion is Jace Stetzer of GET Melmin, followed by Jackson Rossler of West Salem Bangor. Third is Evan Solberg. Fourth, Ryan Hawkins. And fifth is Riley Henrahan. 138. As soon as we load. Nope, that was 26. $138, Mason Chambers of West Salem Bangor is your champion, followed by Lane Fry in second. Logan Conrad of Arcadia. Fourth was David Van Loo of Viroqua. And fifth is Gavin Garcia of Black River Falls. 144. Champion is Jackson Blaken of Melman GET, followed by Justice Elam of West Salem Bangor. Derek Tamke, of Arcadia, and fourth is Alden Christensen. That's at 144. Next is 150. Champion is Brett Plomedal of West Salem Bangor, followed by Landon Windsor of Melman GET. Third place is Efren Hernandez of Arcadia. And fourth is Kalen Nosbish of Black River Falls. $157. Champion Gunnar Johnson of Melman GET, followed by Gabe Friedland of Westby. In second, Lucas Fry in third, Nicholas Esteban in fourth, Rodrigo Vasquez Camara of Viroqua in fifth, and DeMarcus Youngblood in sixth. 165. Conference champion is Cody Peterson of West Salem Bangor, followed by Wyatt Moses of Black River Falls. Third is Anthony DePietro of Viroqua, followed by Braden Peterson of Melman GET in fourth. Austin Fernholtz of Arcadia in fifth, and Caden Cast from Westby in sixth.
At 120 pounds.
175. Your champion is Isaiah Murphy of West Salem Bangor, followed by Aaron Dunnigan of Melman GET in second, David Aguilar of Arcadia in third, and Yvonne Rave from Black River Falls in fifth. 190. Conference champ is Miles Olson of West Salem Bangor. In second place, Evan Birkland of Westby. 215 is Braden Lockington of Melman GET, followed by Caleb Hemmersbach of West Salem Bangor. In second, Keanu Maphis from Black River Falls in third, and Eric Rodriguez from Arcadia in fourth. And finally, at heavyweight, your champion is Cisco Jimenez of Melman GET over Trevor Arntz of West Salem Bangor. And in third place, Garrison Klickner of Viroqua. So winning in the team points, let me see if I can pull that up. Coming in first place is Melman GET with 344 points. In second place, West Salem Bangor at 299. Third place, Arcadia at 182. Fourth place, Westby at 114. Fifth place, Viroqua at 78. And Black River Falls in sixth with 68 points. Well, that's going to bring a conclusion to today's action at West Salem High School for the Coulee Conference Wrestling matchup. I would like to thank all of our listeners and sponsors. And on behalf of Western Wisconsin Video Productions and Shelley Keenan, of course.
Thanks, Carl. Carl Zuby coming at you live.
We're going to be seeing quite a bit of each other over the next few weeks as the tournament trail progresses towards the state tournament in Madison at the Kohl Center. I'm not sure where everybody's at next week, but regionals, super regionals, starts off for Viroqua anyway at Richland Center. So
I think I'm down at Mineral Point next weekend, so thanks for watching and listening.
Yes, and we'll see you somewhere on the mat next weekend. Thanks for watching.